goes for funding. We do our talk with Angelo every week, so I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel Real Estate Insider, our podcast. We've been doing this now for over 7 years. And then we have our videos that we produce throughout the week that you can watch on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and also on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. So those of you guys that don't know who we are, we're a nationwide commercial, residential, and private lender. We've been actively lending for over 20 years. People call us to get their loan funded, get their deal funded. Usually stuff that can be more complex, or if they want a lower interest rate, or they want some type of specialty financing. We're known for solving problems, creative financing, whether it's a veteran trying to buy their first home and they maybe are trying to buy a very expensive luxury home, and most banks cap out at $1 million. We have no limit on our VA loans, or we do bad credit FHA and VA loans down to a 500 credit score. We do jumbo loans up to 30 million. We do commercial loans up to 250 million. So we have a lot of different financing packages. We do a lot of self-employed. So we've been doing this now for 20 years. You can look us up online. We're definitely legit. You can check us out on Google, on Angelo Christian, and this is why we're here. You actually work with my team directly. It's just, we're here to educate, empower, get you the funding the best way that we can with our group of investors and network that we work with. We can't solve all the world problems, but we're going to do everything in our power to help you to figure it out. So that's what we do. We've funded all kinds of transactions, helping hundreds of thousands of people. You can check us out, like I said, on Google, 4.7 rating. We have over 500 positive reviews. And so, yeah, I've been doing this since I got out of college 22 years ago. So happy that you guys are tuning in. I appreciate all of you guys watching the channel. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, share this, like, enable notifications. And then tonight I haven't had this in a long time. You guys I'm a big bourbon fan. Check this out right here. This is Wolcott, and it's the Rick House edition. Rick House Reserve. It's actually, it's distilled. I didn't even know it was distilled by 1792. And it's really cool. It's 120 proof bourbon. So if you guys like strong bourbon, this is really, really good. I don't know if you can get it where you're at, and you can get it in Texas and Florida. Total Wine has it, and it's not too expensive, but it's awesome. So if you like high proof strong bourbon, if you don't like high proof strong bourbon, then I don't recommend drinking it, because it will light your fire for sure. So. And it's smooth too. I think it's aged for 7 years, but it's good stuff. Anyway, I got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about tonight. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit us up with any questions that you have. Obviously the big thing right now is politics, and how does that affect real estate? How does that affect interest rates, property values, all that stuff? Stuff that Elon Musk, Trump, what they're doing. Also, what's happening with the real estate prices right now, what's happening with new programs that are coming out, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the economy, and how does that affect, United States real estate assets, commercial and residential. So those are some of the things I want to talk about. Also, some new programs that we've rolled out for March 2025, and also new programs that are coming out later this year. And again, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. Just, send me a message and I'll respond back. We're open 7 days a week. You can call or text our office, 832-431-6331. We'll get back to you with one of our lenders, immediately, as fast as we can. So right now, the first thing I want to talk about is some of the new programs that we've rolled out this month. We have a new line of credit. You can get up to $500,000 and close as fast as 5 days, and no appraisal, no income check. You do have to have at least a 700 credit score, and we offer that program nationwide. You can close as fast as 5 days to get a line of credit if you have at least a 700 or higher credit score. They just do a desktop online analysis of your property. It takes about 5 minutes to fill it out to get pre-approved. And then yeah, the notary comes to your house or wherever you want to close, and then it's a line of credit. It's a 5-year draw period and up to a 30-year amortization, and it works as a revolving line of credit, just like any other revolving line of credit. And it's got good interest rates. The rates are around 9%, and it's a second lien HELOC. It's not a first lien HELOC. And you can get it on primary residence or you can get it on a secondary home. No investment properties are allowed right now for this particular product. We do have investment property HELOCs, obviously, a lot of them, but not this specific product. So it's a really, really cool program. We're very pleased and honored to be able to offer this. So if you're trying to get quick cash, and you have equity in your home, you have to have equity in your home. They go up to 80% loan to value. So a combined loan to value. So if you have a first mortgage, that first mortgage stays in place. This is the second mortgage behind that. So really, really good program though. We also have a new program too, a bridge loan that we just rolled out. So a lot of people right now, they're getting, they want to purchase a new home for whatever reason. They're empty nesters, they want to downsize, they want to upsize, and you currently own a home and you want to go to another house. A lot of people, they have a lot of equity in their current homes. The equity in the United States real estate has risen by over $7 trillion in the last 5 years. So there's a ton of equity in people's properties. And a lot of times people don't have the cash to be able to purchase a new home. So what you can do is something called a bridge loan, where you put your current property that you own up for collateral to be able to purchase the new home. So I'll give you an example of one of the transactions that we recently did so you can see how it works. So let's say that you own a home that's worth $500,000 and it's free and clear, okay? Or it has a small loan against it of $100,000. So you have $400,000 of equity in your home. Now, it might take you some time if you want to go and buy a new home and sell your current home. And you don't want to have to move twice, so you want to be able to just move directly into your new home. So the way that a bridge loan works is that you take the current property that you own and you put that up for collateral to be able to purchase the new home, okay? So that house that has the $400,000 of equity, you're putting that for collateral to be able to buy the new house. All right, so we get you pre-approved. We close on the bridge loan usually within 2 weeks. You move into your new home, and then you want to sell your existing home that you have. You sell your house, and you capture the profits from the sale of your home, and then you can pay off the bridge loan or pay down the bridge loan, and then refinance to a 30-year or 15-year conventional VA FHA loan. So that's the power of a bridge loan when you're using it for collateral to be able to purchase another home. So if you're in that situation, a lot of lenders don't do it. They don't know how to do it. We offer it. We specialize in it. And we think it's a wonderful program. And so if we can help you with that, definitely reach out to us. Call or text my office, 832-431-6331, because that's a really, really good product. Another thing I like about the bridge loan too is you don't have to put any money down when you buy the new house, and you can get up to 1 year no payments until your current house sells. So it solves the problems to let you close on your new house. You don't have to make any payments on the current house. The other loan, that if you did have a mortgage on your previous home, that loan gets paid off. So you'll make no payments on the loan until now. Obviously, when you sell your current home, then you can pay off the bridge loan or pay it down and go to a long-term loan. So the bridge loan is just a 1-year loan program. So it's not designed for you to stay on it for 30 years. So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware. And there's no prepayment penalty. The interest rates usually are around 12% plus or minus for the bridge loan, and the going conventional rates are around 5%, whatever they are in the market. But that's a really, really cool program, how you can purchase a new property and put your house up for collateral, your asset, to buy another property. So, so that bridge loan is very popular. I don't know if you guys also saw that gold prices have soared over $3,000, you know, and you've seen what's happened with Bitcoin and how that could affect real estate prices. So that's a really, really important thing too. There's been a lot of concerns about, you know, what's going to happen in the economy, obviously with the tariffs and all these things changing, and you know the price of Bitcoin. You know, usually when gold soars like this, it's because investors are concerned or worried, and gold is often perceived as a safe haven investment, as a hedge against any type of you know, whatever. So you know, it's hard to say for sure really what's going to happen. It's insane the price of gold has happened. I understand why it's happening, and it could be an opportunity. And what I mean by opportunity, it could be an opportunity to fade it. I mean, I personally don't think that the U.S. economy is crashing and that there's going to be a big recession. I think it's, you know, there's big changes, there's big reform coming and happening right now that needed to happen. And it is going to be, it's definitely going to be bumpy, but I think we're going in the right direction. So I'm fully behind, you know, our president and what he's doing. And I think that in the long run, it's going to be much, much better for the United States. So, you know, but it's important to monitor and see what's happening, you know. So, and there could be opportunities. I mean, I think that Bitcoin, you know, is a really, really, it's, you know, the prices right now are, I think today it was like 85,000, 84,000. But I think it definitely makes sense as an investment long term. Also, I think even, you know, investing in the S&P index long term is a very, very good move. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions down below, feel free to ask me anything too, if there's anything that you want to discuss or go over. Just going to pour some more of this real quick. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. You know, I think that over the next year, you're going to see real estate prices that continue to climb. Right now in Texas, this is an interesting thing too. In Texas, real estate prices have gone up by over 40% in the last 5 years. It's insane. Texas is one of the hottest markets. Also Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Oklahoma. So there's going to be huge upside to invest. I think even still, there's a lot of room for growth and upside opportunity for investments, especially in multifamily, and also in another thing that's very hot right now is build to rent. So a lot of investors, what they're doing is they're obviously, you know, as land is more and more scarce, building and then renting, not selling, not fix and flip, fix to rent, and keeping onto those assets, because they're seeing the value of you know, real estate, you know, assets in the United States. They're extremely valuable. You've seen that Blackstone, you know, has bought up hundreds of thousands of houses all over America, and they're keeping those and they're renting them out. And it creates a massive cash flow, mailbox money, right? So that's a really, really good thing. And if you got the right system down, the right team, it can be something that is very powerful, and you can make a lot of money off of it. And we do all kinds of, you know, investor cash flow loans, DSCR, Airbnb short-term rental, fix and flip bridge loan, build to rent. There's another we do ground up construction loans for investors and builders. So we have a lot of programs to be able to help people and get them the funding that they need. You know, whether you're trying to build a, you know, multi-unit, you know, subdivision or an apartment complex, or you're just trying to build a single family home. It's a really, really cool product. So, and I think that now is the time to, you know, invest and buy more assets, especially as rates have come down. That's another thing. Interest rates have dropped a whole percentage point in the last 6 months. And they're expected to drop another percentage point in the next 6 months. So you could really take advantage of a great opportunity if you find the right real estate, the right property to invest in, and get a low interest rate and then have a great NOI, a great spread on it, right? Because that's really what it's about, is, you know, creating that value, creating that wealth. So, and remember, we've been actively lending in America for over 2 decades. We've helped hundreds of thousands of people. So I appreciate everyone's support. You know, and you guys watching the channel, it means a lot to us. All of our links are down below too, to our website, and then you can call or text us if you have any questions. A few other things I want to bring up too. I think it's important to note that when you're getting funding for real estate, one of the things I talk about, I'm a big advocate of, is you don't need to do a hard credit check to get a loan. You can get a loan with just a soft credit check. The technology today, the credit scores are the exact same with a soft credit check and a hard credit check. So there's no need to do a hard credit check up front. So whoever you talk to as a lender, ask them, are you doing a hard credit check in the beginning, or is it a soft credit check? Because you want to do a soft credit check so it doesn't affect your score. Because what if the lender doesn't approve you? What if you don't like the terms, right? So it doesn't make sense to find out. We only do a soft credit check in the beginning with us because it just doesn't make sense to do a hard credit check. Now, when we go to closing, we have to do a hard credit check. That's the requirement. But again, the scores are the same. So, you know, I just think that's an important thing. But when we do the hard credit check, it's because now we know that you're going to be moving forward with the loan. You're refinancing, you're purchasing that property, whatever the situation is. And, you know, you've already accepted it. So it's okay to do a hard credit check. But doing a hard credit check in the beginning, when you don't even know what the situation is, it doesn't make any sense in my opinion. So, so this is something to think about. You know, food for thought, right? The other thing that I would say too is that we have a new program that we rolled out called the 100-point credit boost. Let's say that your credit isn't where it needs to be able to get the loan. The way the lenders work is they have credit brackets and underwriting guidelines and a matrix to determine, you know, your interest rate, your down payment, your loan to value, the qualifications. And usually it goes in, you know, credit tiers: 580, 600, 620, 640, 660, 680, 700, 720, 740, all the way up to 800. And so you might be short on your credit. I'll give you an example of what we see every day. Someone's got, you know, a 619 credit score and they need a 620 for down payment assistance, or they need, you know, a 750 to get a 0.5% lower interest rate. We have something called the credit booster, and you've seen this on our YouTube channel. We've done a lot of videos on this where we can boost up your credit score to help you to qualify to that next tier, whether it's to get more closing cost assistance or get a lower interest rate or get down payment assistance or whatever the situation may be. You know, or if you're close to that next credit tier where it makes sense to do a booster. And a booster is simply where we run you through an analyzer. Through the software, the AI software will basically scour your credit report and then tell us what we need to do to get your score up. It could be disputing things, deleting things, sending off credit letters, paying down debts, adding new lines of credit, adding new trade lines, piggybacking off of other credit. So it just depends on the situation and you know, what is going to be warranted, what's necessary to get that score up. But it does make a big difference. So again, if we can help you with the credit booster program too, that's very powerful to get your credit score up. So again, it doesn't work for everybody. And also, this is not like if you have a 502 credit score and you want to get to 700. No, that needs credit repair. If you want to get your credit score up by 200 points, you're going to need credit repair. I'm talking about like if, you know, you're at, you know, 609, you want to get to 620, and we can pop you up 11 points quickly. This is a strategy on how to do it. So I hope that that makes sense. Again, if you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to help answer anything for you. You can always call or text my office. 832-431-6331. We've been doing this now for over 20 years. So anything that we can do to help, to add value, to educate you, empower you, get you the information, definitely let us know. And we lend nationwide. We lend in all 50 states. So from Hawaii to New York, we do all different types of programs. So if I can help you, let you know. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the show on the channel. Please give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to enable notifications, share, like that bell, whatever we can do for you guys to help you, to add value. We're here for you. Does anyone else have any questions? Yeah, we do the show every week too. So we'll be back again next week, and you can also check us out, like I said, on all the social media that we're on. So I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel. It means a lot to us. So remember, if you need any help with funding, we're open 7 days a week. Call or text my office, 832-431-6331. Also, if you want to get into real estate, check out our Real Estate University online. It's all in our description down below, but we built Real Estate University to become a top closer, a top producer with lending. If you want to crush it with sales and grow and expand and get into mortgage and finance, check out Real Estate University online. If you want to become a loan partner with us, we can also sign you up to become a loan partner. So reach out to us about that too. Whether you're a broker or whatever whatever you do. So anyway, appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel tonight. We'll be back again next week. Thank you so much for watching Angelo Christian. You guys take care, stay strong, take care of your family, make money, be successful, love. Love is the most important thing. Take care of everyone, guys. We'll see y'all next week.